So it looks like we just got a massive update this past week, and I gotta say, things are taking a bit of a turn in DCUO. Now I ain't gonna lie, I've been a bit behind. I'm currently in the process of moving out, and I have a big announcement. I'm changing my mascot for the sake of putting a little bit more of a friendly appearance for those who are younger, of course. I will no longer be this guy, but instead, I'll be my hero. That feels much better. Anyways, in today's video, we're going to be breaking down the new changes they made in DCUO and what this could potentially mean for the far future. There's a lot of things to go over, but I'm only going to focus on the most important stuff. That being said, if you enjoyed this video, then click the like button, comment down below, and subscribe for more. Let's do this. So, first things first, a small yet important patch was for your vendors. They added an option to purchase artifact catalysts and ally alliances in stacks of 5 or 10. So in the House of Legends, if you talk to John Constantine or Cyborg, you can check out the difference there. I personally think they should also consider adding this to the Dr. Fate vendor as well. To be honest, we should be able to buy bulks of materials using the Fate tokens, and it gets very annoying having to buy one material at a time when you're trying to use your Fate tokens to get elite gear. So hopefully they can add that to that. They also added an increased slot for power rate augments, so instead of 2, now it's 4. They did this so that way they can support future power rate augments, which we kind of all saw this coming. I'm actually super excited to see what other abilities they're going to be giving us, but from the looks of it, I think the power rate augments are going to stick DC theme, which when you think about it, that still gives us a small window of an opportunity to still get a brand new power with a fresh new skill tree. For example, years ago, we were supposed to get a Bane serum like power with a skill tree and everything, but that was canceled a long time ago. So instead of giving us a brand new power based on the Bane serum, they should just change it to a power rate augment, which a lot of you are already assuming they're going to do. And if they really wanted to give us a new power with a skill tree and whatnot, then they can still give us something completely new, like a metal bending or shadow manipulation power. So that's the difference between a whole new power and a power ray augment. Now I know it's a long shot, but with the whole new devs team, at this point, anything is possible, am I right? Now, to get to the most important part of this patch, it's the new Razor Power Battery artifact. This thing by far is actually really cool. Now, the cooldown has a bit of an odd timing, but it is mainly for healers. So if you're a DPS, I recommend using at least 1 or 2 healing abilities to reduce the cooldown. But once this thing procs, holy crap, it hits really hard. Now, in my opinion, is this thing worth getting? Surprisingly, it is. Especially if you're a battle healer, this thing needs to be an artifact that you have to use 100%. But if you're a DPS, this artifact is definitely going to help you clear ads within seconds once it procs, but it's not super necessary. The setup most DPS players has been using still works, but the Razor artifact still is really good for DPS nonetheless. So it's kind of a 50-50. If you want it, then go ahead and rank it up to 200. If you don't, then you're perfectly fine without it. Lastly, a few weeks ago, there was a content creator who posted that the Omega totality was nerfed, and well, let's just say it was a bad move on his part. As a big of an ego he had, reality just checked him, so no, Omega totality is not nerfed. Instead, it was actually buffed. A new ability called Ambush was added to the artifact. You're essentially doing more damage to a target who is above 75% health and below 35% health. So this artifact is still pretty much mandatory if you're a DPS, unless you're water, of course. You don't need it. But that's pretty much it for this video. Let me know what you guys think on the comment section below, and I'll see you guys next time.